welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Buffalo Bulls. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Holly, thank you. The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Gonna run it. It's Shelton. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking for a man. It's Wright. Catch in the middle. It's Shelton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays. And
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to pass on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Shelton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Wright. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Wants to keep it in the air. Moving out to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Unloads to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Quarterback may change this route. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Collins. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Hayes. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
The returner will field it and bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for room. It's Shelton. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the air. It's right. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but
guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
that is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's right. Under fire. And they got him.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting him off. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Carr. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game.
Makes the catch and has space. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. First down, looking for more now. He's got a crease. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense is trying to hit him with just a quick run right in the middle to try to get across the goal line, and the defense is having none of that. I think they might have to go play action here. It just seems like this defensive line is too stout in the middle.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Irish. That's how you finish a play.
can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hill. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. About just looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target, like shooting a three-pointer. You keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Dropping back. It's Carr. That pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. But check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting out.
Look at a pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Mobley. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Bringing pressure. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick grab. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Davison. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. And the tailback's got it again. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Contact as he threw it.
No.
Touchdown, Ducks. They finish off the scoring drive.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a 1st down. That's a really good job.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They connect for 6. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Hill. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
Using his legs, it's Hill. Fighting off the defender. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football. And it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Runs through the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
First, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Grab by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Makes the grab. It's Stewart. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
And have a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Ducks with an answer.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Finds an open target on the left side. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You cannot have a breakdown like that in coverage in this situation. You can't give up points on this drive, and this secondary has got to lock it up a little bit here. They've got to communicate better and see these route structures as they appear.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And the Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you...
Touchdown, Irish. They jump on top here in the final minute. The Irish punch back.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle, it's Stewart. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays. And now another first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Contact as he let the ball go. What a catch! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. That will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Ohio State Buckeye. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Platt. Holly Rowe's on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pressure's on. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contain and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so, and the offense moves the chains. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has...
He's got space. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of...
It's caught. He's breaking, looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the try for 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll be brought down.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays?
Bringing it out. It's Porter. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game. Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So the ball in midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught by the receiver. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6.
That is a statement drive in a giant game, going all the way down the field, showing this defense you can drive the length. I tell you, that is such a confidence builder. They go over to the sideline, they're going to be sky high.
The PAT makes the score 7-6. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run and pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the rush. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with...
Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. It's an out route. The catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looks to his... It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now, this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
Close to the tight end. Wrapped down the middle. It's Flanagan. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for the passing game.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
To throw, it's Sayan. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Who's in the clear? He made the tackle, but it's enough for a first set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down of this drive. They're going for it again. To throw, it's Sayan. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 15 after the miss. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Play action here on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. To the air. It's Carr. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the runner takes off to his right. He's got a crease. Breaks in. Look out, he's loose. Across the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Scanning the field. It's saying. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Smith. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's West. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's West. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Chewing clock with the running game. Had an opening here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
There's the handoff. Makes a nice move there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's intercepted to the desperation throw here.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach has got to be pulling his hair out.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Short connection to the tight end here, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Buckeyes come to the line on the hurry-up. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Carr. He fires it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The short completion to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll loses the football. The scramble is on. And the defense comes up with the football.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground. And now it's a turnover. And this offense is going to be right back on the field. And they give their defense no rest after that turnover.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on.
Thank you. God, I should quit 15 minutes ago. Should have quit 20 minutes ago. Bye. No, I want to go win this championship. Bye.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the Iowa Hawkeyes. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They're going to run it. tackled, but forced down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
First down and 10 now. They're going to run it here. He's got space. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And the Hawkeyes will have first and 10 here. Looking to pass this time. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Looking for some space. It's Moulton. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moulton. That's enough to move the sticks and give him the first down at the 41.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
It's a big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, to me, this is not a terribly difficult decision. I think you go for this here on 4th down. Even if you don't get it in the end zone, they've got to start their first possession of the game inside their own 3. I think that's a win for you. You go for the 6 right here.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Bringing it out. It's Marsh. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Trying to find room. It's Marshall. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's Iowa in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll hand it off. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. They'll run it here. He's got room to run. Look out. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they hand it off to the back. Fighting off the defender. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. They'll try to move the chains along the ground. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into 3rd down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
And there's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Throwing off play action. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines! To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joe. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Moulton. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They'll try the right here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. Across the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle close defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff heading left. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Bringing pressure. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
That is such a fortunate bounce right here. As the ball hits the ground, it goes out of bounds. And, Chris, they're going to look to punt it away here on 4th down. Wow, what a break for them.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room, and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. A play action, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be 1st down and goal. And the Hawkeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Returner decides to field it. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And we get the 2nd half started with a running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? play fake. He'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The back's got it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
I know that looks like a nice game by the running back, but the defense is like, please hand it off. They're just going to tackle him. It's 4th and long and punt it away. Nice job. Good series by this defense. That's dominant football by that side of the ball.
Kick is away. Excellent directional punting headed toward the sideline. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Not
sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Going to be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
The Hawkeyes with 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his man. It's Moulton. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Diaz. They bring him down after a short gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. On the run, it's Moulton. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
For sure, for sure.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Eludes a tackle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
That is great coverage from this secondary. You've got 3rd and goal. Granted, they're trying to throw this ball short of the goal line and run for it, but the defense is right there, and they create the incompletion. That is a great job by this secondary.
And that one straight down the middle.
Well, I know they wanted to get into the end zone, but now all you need is a stop, and then you've got the ball back to try to go and win the game. So I like that call right there. Clearly not a position where you wanted to go for it. And now this defense, pressure's on them. Got to get the ball back quickly.
He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Grinding away with a running game. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. And tackled there by the defense.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? Got an opening here.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. But when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the Hawkeyes called timeout. It's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the second and third level, he's just so elusive. And he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Now, you get to this point in the national championship game, and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around. This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down. But then the key, tackle in space.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll throw it now. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it, and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Iowa. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Hawkeyes with an answer.
And Chris, I guarantee you the offensive coordinator has been thinking about this two-point play the entire fourth quarter. He knew he needed this, and now it's got to be their best call, their best matchup, their best execution. You've got to put this in the end zone or the game is over.
So they get the important touchdown, but need a two-point conversion to tie the game. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's caught, and the two-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some
Good
blocks.
game. I got bad
Still
energy.
going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. They'll stroll into the end zone. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. Oh, and he fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an...
Golly.
Let's go. Zay Flowers with the raid. Let's go. phone, he do know how to play a little bit. So, credit to him. Shout out for him not leaving the league when he didn't even want to play this matchup. So, shout out to him. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to play me, even though you got a dog shit team because you're a piece of shit. But anywho, that's another time or a reason. But all love, chicken grease. Let's go. Four catches. Look at a midget game. Night knows. Look at a midget game right now. This is what winning football look like. Shout out BJ, man. Shout out BJ for showing me how to fucking stop throwing picks really and doing dumb shit. I'm still gonna do some dumb shit because I'm me, but appreciate you for showing me the winning ways. Shout out everybody in the building. Let's fucking go. We will get a kick return on the end of this year too. 4 of 12, yup. You want to see the ground game though? The Nate train, man. You just can't stop it. Well, it really just became he go send A and get to the quarterback, so I'm either gonna have to throw it really short, or RPO or screen every fucking time, and I ain't getting those kind of games. So glad we're here now. Appreciate everybody in the building, man.
Welcome to Robert W. Plaster Stadium. It's the FIU Panthers against the North Dakota State Bison. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He'll hand it off. running through the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
First down and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
On the ground, it's Scott. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Hayes. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful with it, the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting in the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I'll tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. drops back in the gun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Hayes. Caught quickly. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
You just got to throw it to the bag and he scores.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So it's North Dakota State on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
And it's a mine.
And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And in first down, they go right back to him. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle.
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick completion to the tight end. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Joseph. They've got him, but that completion's good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Joseph. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Panthers now will take a timeout, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And is intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again, 10+ times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Has the first down and more. Oh, the spin move. He goes out of bounds, but a nice play. Moves the ball to the 45.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield. Chris, quarterback play is all about rhythm. And here I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw it past these wide receivers and you're trying to throw it down the field. He's got to calm down in the pocket and really get that rhythm back.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Panthers will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This whole line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's got space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Takes the handoff. It's Joseph. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Stone. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver. Accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He stopped well short of the first down.